This is iFIBER 1 News. Here are today's top stories.
State officials are urging drivers to be prepared for winter driving conditions over Thanksgiving.
Grant Pewdie wants you to have the inside track on how to winterize your home in order to keep utility costs down this winter.
Mission Ridge is opening its doors the day after Thanksgiving, and there's a lot to be excited about for the upcoming snow season.
The Cougars moved up 5 spots to number 14 in the latest college football playoff rankings as they prepare to take on the Huskies.
From the iFIBER 1 newsroom, this is iFIBER 1 News, and it starts now.
Whether you plan on driving across the state or just back to the store for a forgotten ingredient, the Washington State Department of Transportation is urging drivers to ensure they have enough time to get where they're going during the Thanksgiving and Apple Cup weekend. The department urges drivers to leave extra time for winter and holiday travel and slow down and drive appropriately for the conditions. Not only should you prepare for delays, but also prepare to be in your car in case of a pass closing.
Drivers need to prepare now. They need to put some food, some snacks, and some water in their vehicles, maybe some blankets and some extra warm clothing. The Washington State Patrol will be conducting a joint emphasis with District 4 out of Spokane and District 6 out of Wenatchee to ensure that motorists arrive to their destination safely over Thanksgiving weekend. Again, the Washington State Patrol wants to remind drivers, slow down and drive for conditions. Thanks.
Updates on delays for Stevens and Snoqualmie Pass can be found on the department's website, and there are many links below in the article to plan your trip around closed passes, toll bridges, and running ferries. I'm Madison Meyer with iFIBER 1 News.
This segment is brought to you by
Maytag and the family pooch have a lot in common. Both are loyal, both aim to please, and both are tenacious dish cleaners. But only one can sanitize. Maytag. What's inside matters.
Maytag Appliances, now available at more furniture in Ephrata. Grant Pewdie wants you to have the inside track on how to winterize your home in order to keep utility costs down this winter. The Pewdie provided us a first-hand look on how to do exactly that. The man who knows all when it comes to conserving energy is Grant Pewdie Energy Services Specialist Rich Cole. He explained what he does with his thermostat to heat his home adequately while maximizing savings.
So the important thing about a heat pump, though, that we want to tell them is that you don't want to have when you're home from when you're away more than 3 degrees difference. The reason why is then the heat pump will sense that it's not keeping temperature and it'll turn on the emergency heat, and that will cause you to lose the energy you've saved throughout the day.
Another critical component on saving energy are your windows. Cole says better coating and frame materials translate into energy savings. Also, foundation vents, which keep your foundation dry during the summer, well, they should be closed for winter so your floor doesn't get cold and cost you extra on your heating bill. Adjust your water heating temperature to 120 degrees, but turn off the power to it before you adjust, and seal your door frame with these.
But these, you can change these out by just pulling them out. That's how simple they are to change. You can get these at a local hardware store, and that'll help keep your indoor air in and your exterior air out.
In addition, make sure your furnace filter is clean and remove any debris in your outdoor heating and cooling unit. For more energy-saving tips, go to grantpewdie.org. I'm Sean Goggins for iFIBER 1 News. This segment is brought to you by...
Are your taste buds bored? Well, then bring them to Jay's Teriyaki. Not only does Jay's have a variety of teriyaki dishes, they also offer mouth-watering salads and sides. Call Jay's 509-764-5155. Jay's Teriyaki, located at 123 East Broadway in Moses Lake, because it's all in the sauce.
Mission Ridge is opening its doors the day after Thanksgiving, and there's a lot to be excited about for the upcoming snow season. Mission Ridge is coming off of 2 record years for snowfall and attendance, and this year looks to be another good year for snowfall. Mission Ridge is the 3rd largest ski slope in the state at 200 acres. but it gets less traffic than slopes on the west side of the Cascades, such as Stevens Pass, which results in shorter lines and more space to ski for skiers who attend. Not good at snow sports? Mission Ridge is a great place to start skiing and snowboarding. Last year, Mission Ridge was awarded the best place in the nation to learn how to ski and snowboard by the National Ski Areas Association. With close to 40% of all Mission Ridge visitors being from the local area, many locals enjoy the facilities at Mission Ridge, with the rest of the visitors helping stimulate the local economy. Mission Ridge may open their doors this weekend depending on how conditions look, but the day after Thanksgiving, things will be ready to roll. I'm Adam Chakosky for iFIBER 1 Sports.
The Cougars moved up 5 spots to number 14 in the latest college football playoff rankings as they prepare to take on the Huskies. After a blowout loss to Arizona, Washington State has won their last 2 games, beating number 22 Stanford and Utah. The Cougars sit atop the Pac-12 North and can clinch a spot in the Pac-12 title game with a win over Washington in the Apple Cup November 25th. With a bye this week, WSU has 2 weeks to prep for UW. The Huskies had the biggest top 25 drop this week, falling 9 spots to number 18 after losing to Stanford on Saturday. The Huskies need to beat both Utah on Saturday and the Cougars in the Apple Cup and have Stanford lose to Cal to win the Pac-12 North. The kickoff time for the Apple Cup will be announced this weekend. The Huskies have won the last 4 matchups against the Cougars, including a 45-17 blowout in 2016. This is Joe Utter for iFIBER 1 Sports.
This is iFIBER 1 News. For more information on these stories and other news, visit us online at iFiber1.com or check us out on Facebook.